Hi there, my name is Sandy Esprit and thank you so much for checking out this YouTube video. As always, please do not forget to subscribe, share, press that big thumbs up button if you are seeing it somewhere below, as well as that red box that says subscribe is gonna be down here, and share with a friend, and let's get into this video. Today something amazing happened. I received a letter in the mail that I have been waiting to receive ever since I graduated university. And it is that congratulations letter that says, congratulations, your loans have been paid in full. And it just, it made my heart beat and like so fast. And it made my heart swell with happiness and joy and accomplishment and pride. Like, and one debt down. I'm gonna give you guys a background. This whole reason for this vlog actually was an idea, a request that a friend of mine actually suggested, and she was saying, hey, like a lot of people are struggling with this. Do you mind writing a blog about it or sharing your story? And I thought about it, and I was like, that's actually a really good idea, because debt is something that a lot of us struggle with. In fact, relationship with money is it is a big thing. It's a serious issue. So I decided to go ahead and share my journey with you, and the journey isn't over yet. Okay, I don't want anybody thinking that, oh, all of my debts are paid. No, like they will be. I'm super hype, and it's propelled me and fueled me and just encouraged me to keep going. So before I get started into the how, I want to take you guys back to how it started. I did not grow up rich. I did not grow up privileged. I wasn't dirt poor. I'm gonna call it unprivileged. I was raised by a single mother, single parent home, and she did what she had to do to bring home the bacon. She was the only one actually who was financially responsible and financially overseeing all of the budgets and monetary aspects of our household. She did what she had to do. She went to work. She always made sure that we're taken care of. We were always taken care of. I mean, yeah, there were some bad circumstances. I can only imagine the burden and the weight that she had to carry and still be able to look at us as her children and say, it's gonna be okay. It was tough. I don't come from money. Enter university, I went to school, and I applied and I got a loan. I also applied and got a credit card. I end up going to university, I get a credit card, and somehow, I don't know how, but they approved me for an insane amount of money. Till this day, I have no idea how that even happened, but I ended up maxing that out. So, looking back on it, that was just dumb. But what I noticed over time is that the debt wasn't going away. And I started to pray, and honestly, God literally had a conversation with me. I could see it. It was just like me, myself, and God just having a conversation. Like, listen, you gotta pay your debts. I didn't even trust myself to pay my bills on time. I had a full-time job. I was living in my mom's house. I should have had money to spare, and I didn't. And it's not like I have Louboutins or Louis Vuitton. I wasn't spending on trips. I didn't go on trips in my 20s. So I sat down with myself. I think it was about a year or two before I got married. I knew I wanted to spend the rest of my life with this man, my husband. Money came up. And I remember the first thing he told me when we first started going out was, I don't want to ever fight about money. Now I was like, fight by me. I don't want to fight about money either. Like, money is like literally the root of all evil. And so we sat down and we had to talk about our goals and if we had enough money to make it happen. I don't have this knowledge now, but there are certain things that are pretty much basic. If I were to tell you the steps, to be honest with you, I'm not gonna tell you to go and follow Dave Ramsey or to follow some financial guru investor, because to be honest with you, it's all based on your own lifestyle and what you want. If I'm trying to build a legacy and promote generational wealth, I cannot leave my children with a debt. If I'm gonna die, I'd rather leave them with nothing than to leave them with a debt. We made a budget. We saw the expenses and we saw how much we were making. Once we realized that we were not making enough, we started outsourcing. Seeking out other revenues aside from our stable 9-to-5 jobs. The things we started doing actually was pursuing our passions. My husband's into music, so he started working into the music industry. We stopped putting off our dreams. I know this is gonna sound crazy. You don't have any money. Why would you do that? Listen, there is something about pursuing that God-given talent that you have inside of you. It will open up doors where you can stand out and you can speak out, and where you will be blessed. You will have money coming in as revenue because of that. Now, it might not be like your full-time gig yet, but while you're building, while you're working in 9-to-5, pursuing your passion, pursuing that dream, honestly, will allow certain doors to open. And that's what happened to us. I started going off into social media and we started paying the bills on time. I actually have a board upstairs that has the initials of every single bill that I have. And I started treating my debt like I would the utility bill. Like, listen, I need the lights on this month, so I'm gonna pay the light bill. Well, guess what? That debt bill isn't going away. Like, that loan isn't going away. So that needs to be treated with as much importance as the light bill. Now, push comes to shove, of course, sometimes there's not enough in the bank, so you have to make do, you have to make work. But if one thing doesn't get paid, if let's say I can't touch the debt because there's not enough money coming in, what I did instantly is I started calling and making arrangements right away. I didn't wait. The other thing that I did also is I started paying above, like more than just what they were asking me for. That way I knew that money was going towards the principal and not just paying off the interest. Last but not least, I stayed consistent. I honestly stayed diligent. I treated that debt like I treated my postpartum belly fat, like 6 months after I gave birth. But I stayed consistent. Discipline is key. I believe that everything can be done if you are disciplined. If you have a plan of action and you're disciplined, you will get everything you want done. It will be done. In Jesus' name. The journey's not over, but I do have a better relationship with money. I don't believe, I'm not scared of money anymore. I personally do like money, and I do like my takeout food, and I love being able to splurge on myself. I'm not gonna lie, I really do. I love being able to walk into Sephora, know what I want, get it, and then be like, all right, cool, thank you, and then worry about the price later. I do believe it also in wise spending. That means not everything requires a splurge. Not every splurge is a mental health or a self-care moment. We gotta be wise. My husband and I always talk to each other about it. Like, okay, so this is what we want to spend. What do you think? Check the bank about. Like, we keep the lines of communications open. Listen, it's not too late to start. And maybe you'll have to cut back. You know, maybe you won't be able to order out as much. You might need to actually go to a grocery store and, you know, look up some recipes and, you know, do stuff at home, maybe. And when you see the result, when you see that 0-0, bro, when you see it, there's just this fire in you that just says, oh my gosh, this is what I've been doing. This is why I've been doing it. And I look at that paper every day and I'm like, one less debt that my kids don't have to worry about. I know that this is just the beginning. And if you are struggling right now, and you have debts after debts after debts, and I'm not even talking about like the daily expenses, because those bills are never going to stop coming, but I'm just talking about, like, you know, debts, whether it's credit card debt or, you know, student loans debt or, you know, a car loan, whatever it may be. I just want you to know that this is not the end. Make arrangement, call, see what you can do, get resourceful, pursue your passion. Maybe you need to get a second job. Maybe you need to start asking for help. I had to look at my husband and be like, hey, so I need help. Know what you can and cannot be trusted with. Know your limits, play within it, okay? You can come out of it. You can pay off all of your debts. Okay, so this is it from me. Thank you so very much for checking out my channel, for checking out this video. I hope it helped. And I will see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, by the way. Do not forget to subscribe, share with a friend, and let me know if this inspired you, helped you, or what are some of the tips that you want to share about how to better manage your money. Because, yeah, and if you guys like this, then I will do some more of those. And I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao for now.